Hello, and welcome back to this channel. Today's gonna be a very, very busy video because today we're gonna officially go outside because hopefully in the next 4 days we should start planting everything outside. So kind of the plan with today is eventually I'm gonna be bringing out all the peat moss. I'll be going outside in a giant pile of soil. I'm also going to be adding some stuff tomorrow to that soil. So right now I can't really put down the pots exactly right now, but I will tomorrow for sure. And I'm also gonna be tilling like crazy all over, trying to get some weeds out of the ground, trying to just get the soil ready for this upcoming week. So before we do go ahead and start today's video, please subscribe, hit the bell notification on all so you not miss our video, and please like this video. Let's go ahead and start today's video. All right, so I'm outside. Something I really need to do today is kind of chop up those little blocks right there. I just pretty much got from the plant I just took out in the greenhouse, and that soil will be okay to use. At the end of the day, I still like to use the soil that I've already used, because just what's the point of just getting rid of that soil when you could just reuse it? So I'll probably reuse that one more time and then just kind of start from scratch. But I decided, you know what, I'm gonna have a ton of pots all over, and I decided, you know what, I might as well place an order for a little bit more supplies like perlite, and so I placed an order for a lot more compost and just a ton of other things to add more to that pile to make it a lot better and drain a lot better too, because the soil I used last year didn't drain the best. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have 2 giant pots right here. I'll probably add both of these probably tomorrow night, or probably tomorrow late afternoon, and then just start getting all the pots ready. Now, obviously the plants aren't ready because they're just so small still, but I'm gonna go ahead and get all the pots ready, and over the next few days, I'm gonna slowly get more signs out here and just kind of put them in the sections where I think and I want to plant these particular things. So like potatoes, or like multiple things, like just all of that. I plant like potatoes over here. So like those pots that I'm hoping to grow the potatoes in, I just put the sign over and I would know that's where that's gonna be. I'm thinking I might plant some stuff over the potatoes in the beginning, something that is a early harvest, more like peas or just something quick early into the season. And then all sorts of stuff like that. A lot of people do tend to do like lettuce or something on top, so I might consider that also. And then yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff. I'm thinking this will mainly be like herbs and stuff like, yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to probably get out those little pots first tomorrow, and then slowly start so I can get kind of like an idea of where everything's gonna go. I am gonna buy some really low quality soil in the beginning, and I'm gonna put that at the very bottom of each pot to kind of hold it down a little bit in the beginning, the first few hours, and then as everything's laid down and I have spots for everything, I can go ahead and just slowly bring the wheelbarrow around and slowly keep filling up each pot. Now, as it rains more, the soil will kind of go down a lot more, so I'm thinking I'm going to use probably half of it in the beginning, try to water it maybe 2 days, and then put soil over that and water it a little bit more, and then put soil on top. So yeah, and then with like what I was saying a second ago, like some of those other plants I have to plant like underground, like like potatoes and stuff like that. I might put a little bit lower soil on that and not really fill it up super high, but we'll see how that goes over time. Pretty much everything that will go outside is going to be transplanted from the greenhouse out here, and a lot of other stuff. I'm going to start getting the pumpkin seeds ready very, very soon and starting to get those to start. That is going to look really cool when this blooms. That should bloom maybe tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow, but sometime earlier than that, but or later than that. So this area is gonna be very, very good because, well, I'm gonna be planting a lot of stuff over here. I really do need to till this area first because, well, this just really needs to be tilled. It's never been tilled before. This area will be basically only really pumpkins. I might plant some other stuff in here, but I think that's the main plan. Over here, there will be nothing over here because this area is just really crammed with plants already. It doesn't look that crammed yet, but once everything does start to grow, it just gets really, really crammed full. I always have to prune that area constantly every year. Then over here, this area needs to be tilled, well, pretty bad. So kind of what I'm thinking is I'm not going to plant anything right here because when it rains really bad and really hard here, just everything really piles up right there and it's just not that great. But I'm thinking I might grab some like other pots depending on what I have left over. I might bring the like leftover pots over here, either if they're like just have a little bit of some like tears in there or something like that, like if like just good enough tears where it's still workable. But there are a few ones I'm aware of that probably won't be able to be used this year. So I'm thinking I might line that up against here and then have like just flowers in there. Now we do have a tarp down over the under the mulch, just because like what I was saying a second ago, the rains we get here now are so like strong. We just have water build up in this area and it ends up going through into the house. It's just this huge nightmare. So even though it's not the best for like growing stuff, it's still very, very effective when it does come to rain, because it hardly rains here, but when it does rain here, we get just a dumb amount of rain. Just the amount of flooding we had, especially last year, was so catastrophic. And then, yeah, like, I don't think I've really talked about this one, but like last year, it was close to like 4th of July, and just it rained so much. I was volunteering at some other places, and it just rained so much that day. We had so many flooding notifications, and this entire area was flooded. This just so bad. So I'm thinking I might do a lot of work with this area first to kind of fix that a little bit more. But I'm hoping to maybe bring that piece back up. There's some mulch on top. I really need to get more bricks to really kind of fix some of the tarps, like the strawberry tarp and all sorts of stuff like that. You can kind of see the lines I did last year. You can see like one right here. You can see another one like right there and another one over there. So I'm thinking I'll probably do the same thing last year. I don't know about this last one right there. Well, we'll see what happens, but I'm thinking I'll probably just kind of till this area like crazy, try to get everything good enough again, and then I would probably just go ahead and plant. I'm thinking I'm going to do the tomato field over here again, or well, new, I guess. So I have a lot of ideas. So you'll know what I'm talking about once I actually do start planting everything. But I'm hoping this can be the tomato field instead of peppers. The peppers did really bad in this area last year, but peppers need a little bit more sun than tomatoes in the way. But we'll see how that does. But yeah, I'm so very, very excited about that. And I'm thinking I'm gonna try to get some flowers that bloom like crazy and put out a lot of like pollen. Now at the end of the day, pollen isn't the best to breathe in, because then you're just gonna be sneezing the rest of the day. But it's extremely effective when you want as much stuff to happen as possible when you have like fruit and stuff. So very, very excited about that. I think that will be the game plan for over here. I might plant some other stuff just around this area. Some beautiful, beautiful plants I really do like. In the front, we're gonna be planting I'll be planting some cucumbers in the front, and then over here I'll be planting a lot of stuff like peas, corn, a melon field right here, and then so much other stuff. But I really do need to get some rocks and a lot more mulch to just lay around here and hold this down when it does get really windy still. And you can see I did lay bricks down, but those don't look the best. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, lots of barking and vacuuming going all over the area, but we're just gonna have to ignore that for now. I just tilled this area. I'll probably just grab a rake and kind of just fix it up, because I'll be doing lines going this way for the actual field to make it a lot more productive. And then I'm actually starting on this area now, so all I had to do is just mix it up really well. I had peat moss in the other room, so I'll just add that kind of off camera, and I'll just give you guys an update as I get more done. All right, so I finished everything kind of in the back. I still need to just shovel that giant mountain just a lot more, and then well, this area needs a lot of just weeding, trying to get all the weeds out of the ground. But I'm just gonna kind of chop stuff up like that. There are some cords in this going to the lights, so I'm gonna have to kind of pull that out of the area, and so it kind of looks like it goes up. So I guess I'll probably have to bring it over to here where it goes down this area, and then I need to start tilling it, and that'll be pretty much it. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want to till it, but I think I'm just gonna do it all randomly. I'm just gonna try to till the area as just all over, and then I'll eventually just kind of break it all up where it's just looks like this now, except all the soil looks great and phenomenal. I think I'll probably do like a big like trench area and everything. Well, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do the nets. So yeah, that area might get a little bit confusing. So I'm thinking the thing that would be the most ideal would be I put down the trenches on each area with the tiller, and then I think I might do 2 or 3. I'm still kind of fully deciding on that one, and then all the tomato would go around, and then I'd have to put down the stakes and all the stuff that would, all the netting that would hold all those up, and then I would just have to let those thrive as much as possible, and then we'll just see how stuff does over time. Very, very excited about this one, and I'm really hoping the tomatoes will probably go in last. I'm gonna just probably get this ready probably in 2 days. I'm gonna till it, then I'm gonna try to stall till tomorrow till all the soil is ready. But I mean, theoretically I could go ahead and start installing the netting today, but I'd rather do everything that day and just try to let everything do as good as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and start tilling this area, and I'll see you guys in a second once it's done. All right, I just finished tilling this area. Now I just need to just let it stay, and then I'll go ahead and do kind of trenches for all the plants. I'm about to transplant this in about 4 or 5 days, and then that'll be that. And I'm thinking I'll probably do the stakes and probably the second, well, the day I do all the tomatoes in it. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the giant pile of soil and start mixing that up a lot more. All right, so today was a big day on tilling everything, getting everything ready. This has been really mixed together. I'm thinking, so we have a wheelbarrow, so I'm thinking I'm going to do about 10 shovels of that into it. Then I'll do a shovel of perlite, a shovel of compost, and then probably 2 or 3 shovels of coconut coir. I just ordered a lot more supplies to really add a lot more. If I need more perlite, I'll probably get a little bit more perlite. I did order a lot, so I think that should easily cover everything for this pile. And then tomorrow will be a very, very big day because I'm officially going to start putting down all the pots, and I'm very, very excited. Now tomorrow we won't be planting anything whatsoever, but I will be getting everything ready for the supplies. And that pot right there, the bright colored one, the orange one, will probably be the last time that one is full. I'll probably dump it out, wash it a little bit, and then replant a ton of new stuff in it. So I'm very, very, very excited about that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a second in the greenhouse. You know what? Here we are. So I think the main plan for right now is, so everything's watered. I don't need to do any maintenance right now. Fish tank cleaning wise, that'll be next week. But something I really, really need to do is start labeling these. So like, notice how like those say like cucumbers, and I have sugar peas, and I have like beans, corn, all sorts of stuff like that. I have these really cool signs that they're really, really, really easy, and they're easy to read too. All I have to do is put it in the soil, write on it, and then I'll know exactly what it is. So when I do a huge informational plant tour, there will be a lot to talk about from everything going on. So I'm very, very excited about all of that, and I guess I'll start doing that in a second, and I'll see you guys whenever I film next. There's a lot to write down though, so I'll probably just see you guys once this will be the end of the video. All right, so it's been about an hour since I did my last, video, and I've so far done everything. We've done so much, just so many. It's gonna take forever to kind of sort these. I'm very, very excited to do this. And then melon field, it'll be interesting to see how this does, but I'm very, very excited to start labeling everything. So like, it'll be really fun on like tours where you guys can see it. I'm also gonna prune a lot during the year. I'm gonna try to make the garden look as nice as possible. Unlike last year, because I said I was, but last year, I ended up going on a trip. Everything grew like crazy while I was gone, and then by the time I got back, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna let everything grow. This year, I'm gonna try to prune everything back constantly, except like obviously like some of the other plants don't like to be pruned back. Like flowers will most likely be pruned back, lemongrass, some stuff here and there, but very, very excited about all of this. Everything else is in the germination room on the other side of that door, and yeah, this is basically going to be the end of the video. So today was an extremely busy day. I'm so incredibly excited for tomorrow because tomorrow will be one of the biggest and busiest days I've had in months. So I'm very, very excited about that. And even after tomorrow, with how big tomorrow is going to be, there's still so much work to do. Tomorrow is just basically a prep day. Once again, we've done so many prep days. But if you guys did like this video and you guys want to check out any others, we have videos exactly like this but doing other stuff. So please subscribe, hit the notification on all so you not miss our video, and please like this video. Thank you all so incredibly much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when we post next. Peace.